Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Jay. Um, I made a couple of videos for another platform. It wouldn't upload, and then I honestly didn't even think to utilize, you know, my full 15 over here. Um, Over there, I was channeling a deceased celebrity. Um, I'm not gonna tap into that person again. Actually, no. Yeah, Carson, yeah. So let's tap into Whitney Houston. Auntie Whitney, if you don't mind. I apologize, Queen. Can we go back to our conversation if you don't mind? So if you guys don't know, she's like, of course I can give you whatever you want. That's your job. That's what we're here to do, baby. So if you guys do not know, I am on that list, the list, because I am an angel from the heavens. Um, Not everybody that you see is 100% human. What you guys call aliens, I call galactic beings. People are hybrid. People are humans. People are mixed with galactic beings. Some of these people aren't even real people, you know? Um, so, yeah, so when you vibe and ride with me, you're gonna learn a lot. And I'm not one of those who I'm just gonna sit there and talk your ear off. No, I'm just saying, just the people that I associate with, whether it's just on the internet or it's in my everyday life, which it's not my everyday life right now because I'm being gang stalked by the government. You know, even though we're the real government and but whatever, they're the citizens. But that's a conversation for another day. But you know, we meet everybody. Everything happens for a reason. It's not any coincidences. Everything's a confirmation. That's how I look at things, you know? So just live your life. That's what I could say to that. Was the Illuminati the reason for your unaliving? Yes. Whoa. Because of her creation, her creativity expression. Clive Davis as well. Dang. Yep. Did he give RJ um, opioids for your unaliving? Mm-hmm. Wow. Sorry, when I'm into it, I really get into it, and I apologize. I'll flash the cards to you guys. I apologize. Mm. Was it because you didn't want to sign? Ooh. She wanted to keep her royalties, and that would have left her with nothing. Oh no, they would have took. She was worth more, and they were trying to. Is it shortcut? Shortchange. Sorry, they were trying to shortchange her. She knew what she was worth, but they were trying to shortchange her, and they were trying to take five extra. I'm okay, baby. You okay?
Yeah, fine.
All right, love.
Is gone.
Okay, baby. You can go in your drawer and get another one. And they were trying to shortchange her, but they were trying to take five extra with a hidden one Because in this card it shows 5 pentacles, but if you really look, it looks like a 6 one wants to show, but it doesn't. So they were really leaving her with like 30% and taking the rest. Look, yeah, they were trying to take her whole catalog. They were trying to take her whole. They weren't just trying to take a little bit. They were trying to blindside her to really take her whole thing. Because how you go from the 9 to the 5 to then the 10. And you know, they already take money off top when you first sign on. Yeah, look. Yeah. They're making it seem like she would be fulfilled with that and stuff, but she really wasn't. Mm, mm, mm. The Illuminati runs everything? Yeah, but they're fallen angels. It's the Earth Angels' time. Higher intelligence, right? Enlightenment? Yeah. We're here. Mixed. Mixed evolution. It's not just, you know, the old way, it was skin deep. What does my skin? My skin doesn't define who I am as a person. Now, this era, it's for us to get back to who we are. And also, when I see this, the High Priestess and Victory, the 2 and the 7, I think a 9, the Hermit. They've had us so sheltered, right? They've 2 and 7 equals 9, which is Hermit, right? They've had us so within ourselves that the light was right in front of us that we didn't even see it. It took for us to reach our divinity, get into our North Node, for the Most High and the crew to come together to save us. And also what I'm getting from this is higher conscious. I know people look at the chariot, whatever, like I said, when it comes to tarot, channeling, anything, your abilities are yours. You're going to channel and everything differently. If you want to sit there and say, hey, let's talk about peanuts, them coins aren't going to look like coins to you. They're going to look like peanuts. But to me, this kind of gives me like a spaceship. And I apologize too. I know the quality of the lighting isn't that good. So thank you for bearing with me this far in. But it's almost like the galactic beings, a higher intelligence has come from the cosmos and stuff. And then when you have the 3, higher intelligence, us, and then Earth Angel, you know, us being activated. And that's a 14. 1 plus 4 is 5 change. So Earth Angels have descended onto planet Earth to have us come back into our one self and use our intuition the right way to connect to the higher beings, to get a higher intuition, to heal each other in the world. Everything, that's the real trifold. And you can even put the Most High in any of these because the Most High still is within the galaxy, within us, within that vessel. The vessel can be your home, your physical home, but your body. Sorry. 9/11, that just was on the time when I just looked up. Is the government hunting me? So conflict and the devil. Yes, it shows no, but I'm not doing yes or no questions, right? And even if I was, there's a photo there. I'm a teacher student. I like to learn, teach, and all that. I'm looking for the truth. Yeah. the devil is fighting because I've walked away looking for the truth. I am the Queen of Cups. And then we can reverse it because like I've said before, I like to take my opinions, feelings, and all that out of the reading. With Whitney, the industry was fighting with her because she was walking away, and up here you can't see it thoroughly, but this is a moon covering the sun, but the sun's still showing. So the industry was fighting with her because she wanted to walk away because she knew her worth. And it's always, look, didn't I just say she knew her worth? I don't need the cards, but I use the cards. Some people are visual learners. And now they're defeated. 1 second. About 11:13 when I paused. And she defeated them, although the ending wasn't what any of us nor herself wished for. She defeated them, but they're definitely being defeated now because the new world is here. The real world, I should say. Look. The Most High owns everything. If it wasn't for him, none of us would be here. Yeah, and look. It's just a matter of time. It's death's. Sorry, it's unalivings of all sorts. This is the Most High's world. Like our parents have said, well, in black households, I brought you in this world, I can take you out. Some go through this, some don't, but the Most High is the man of his word. I brought you in this world, I can take you out. It's just a matter of time. And you know it. Look. It ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Was it spirituality? Was it spirituality before religion? So you have the fool, and that's originality. But as I was asking, the team's like, yeah, you got your spirituality, which is like your freedom, your passion and all that. But then that religion, like how they gave it to me was freedom of spirituality and then just one way with religion. Spirituality gives you the freedom, you're not in the box. The religion, you're just one way. But the Most High blends the two together. I'm done. When I tell you, I use the cards just for visualization and deeper because I could sit there and pull one card and that could tell me everything I need just from looking at that one card, and then other, downloads can come. Would you like to connect with Bobby? The King of Wands. She said, would I? 1441 when I looked up 1444. Oh, look, and she's heartbroken. That was her family. She's disappointed. That was her love. And she's manifesting a reunion. 15's about to be on the timer. I'm out.